The filter-free diary. Uh,
Good evening still. 7:44 in the evening. And I had an interesting moment with a second set of Czech Republic police officers. And I realized something. And I just want to share it with you because this did not occur to me. This should occur to me, especially with everything that I've seen and done. But this did not occur to me. So as I'm like in the conversation back and forth with the police officer through Google Translate, I'm typing in English, it's spitting out Czech. He's typing in Czech, it's spitting out English. I'm asking him how, because at first I'm like, so if I pay this $1,000 fee, does that get me the license? And he's like, no, that just covers like, the penalty of driving without the international, I was going to say universal, without the international license. So then I was like, well, how do I get this international license? And he was saying, like, you need to contact the American Embassy. And I'm not going to contact the American Embassy. That seems extreme. Like, isn't that what happens when you, I don't know. I don't know why you'd contact the American Embassy. Like, I always think of, like, soldiers being lost and on the wrong side of the lines, and now they have to go to the embassy. I don't know if any of that is real. That is probably very movie-based. Yeah, because it never occurred to me that I should go to the embassy. I'm not even sure. I know it's an ambassador, but unless you're committing crimes against me, why would I go to my authority in your country? Are you committing a crime against me? Anyways, did not mean to go in that direction. Okay, so anyways, damn, you frazzled me. Oh yeah, the thing I learned, besides that, the other thing I learned, the more important thing I learned. So you might remember in season 1, all the way back to season 1, we were talking about language, and specifically English, and how English is becoming the new universal language. And not for nothing, the one cop spoke at least 100 words of English. His buddy spoke maybe 20 words of English, right? And they're all like job oriented, things like documents and passport, stuff like that. But yeah, so English is obviously not hitting Czech, the Republic of Czech. And that doesn't really matter in the long run, because their path is what their path is going to be. It's not like I'm going to do a thing. But without access to the English language, like, do you know most of the internet is in English? Don't get me wrong. There are definitely more than just .com and .net, and our other ones are .govs and our whatever, or .infos. Like, those are all English words. In Europe, they have, .de for Germany, .fr for France, .be, I think, for Belgium. Like, that's funny, right? Because America is .com, because it's a fucking company. Anyways. They have websites in their language, right? And because this police officer did not have a command of the English language, you know, as you could speak casually, as I speak casually, with a few vocabulary words on occasion. Anyways, he couldn't go to like internationaldriverslicense.com or whatever stupid website I went to, that all I had to do was upload some photos, and that is out of his realm. That is out of his realm. And when I tried to ask him, is this a legit website? Is this something I could use? He had no fucking clue. He tried to explain to me, and I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. He tried to explain to me that if he, as a Czech, went to America, he'd have to apply for an international driver's license and wait to be accepted for like weeks or months, or I don't know how long it takes. And then he would get it in the mail, and then he would go to America. And of course, I was not going to argue with him because there was not a good communication other than Google Translate. We're getting tired of typing things. And because he doesn't speak English, because he can't type in an English website, he can't bring up a search result, and he can't get his international driver's license in 5 minutes it took me to get it. And why can I do that? Because I have access to the English language. And why can I do that? Because that's what America's doing, just spreading its language, you know? .com. Have a good evening.